Hello there, welcome in everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's great to see you all. How's everyone doing? How's your weekend going, guys? I really hope that all of you are doing well and you guys are well prepared for the special language learning stream that we are going to have today. Let me show you something really cute. So look what I got today. Look at this. Look at this tiny little tea mug. It's so cute. We went to, run some errands, do some shopping today, and then I saw this incredibly cute mug, and my mom asked whether I would like to have this for my birthday. And it doesn't matter that we already have a huge cabinet of mugs. I mean, how can you say no for a present like this? So that's a pre-birthday present from my parents and it's incredibly cute. So I'm gonna drink tea from this mug tonight. Also, I highly advise that you should prepare some hot drinks or anything you enjoy, drinking, numbing during tonight's stream, during my first attempt to teach Hungarian. Yeah, it's a really cute mug. And it's so great to have all of you here, guys. Also, we went live, cheeky. Yeah, I've been actually waiting for the washing machine to finish the program because it's been running, but a few minutes ago it was successfully finished, so you won't be able to hear the washing machine in the background and it won't disturb us at all. Okay, so if you are ready, then we are going to start with a small YouTube video I found half an hour ago because I was looking for, some videos about the Hungarian language and how foreigners think about Hungarian, and I actually found a nice one. So we're gonna watch that first and then we're gonna jump to the language learning part of the stream. Okay, so bear with me for a second. I'm just gonna turn off the music. We're gonna go to the movie room. So I just randomly found this, but I watched it and it looked nice. So I thought, why not? It's a great idea. So if you are unfamiliar with Hungarian, now you can, catch a glimpse of it before we dive deeply into the matter. You like my shirt? Thank you so much. This is actually from a thrift shop. You can buy so many hidden treasures in thrift shops, and that's one of the best deal I ever had in a thrift shop. Okay, hopefully it won't be too loud, it won't be too low volume-wise, but if it is, then please let me know and I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so here's this guy who been to Hungary and he made this video about the hardest language in the world. There we go.
Today I'll show you guys how hard Hungarian is.
El kell káposztást talaníthatatlanságoskodásaitok.
Üdvözlet Magyarországról!
The hardest language in the world, Hungarian.
I think it's the
I have
fourth
traveled around
hardest.
the world over the last 8.5 years
I love Syria!
and heard many difficult languages, like Polish,
Lubię zdobywać nowe doświadczenia.
Finnish,
I'm Finnish.
Malay, and Arabic.
Assalamu alaikum, ismi Gustav.
Just to mention a few of the difficult languages I have encountered. But for me, one specific language is the most difficult, and maybe even the hardest language in the world.
Megszentségteleníthatatlanségeskedésétekért.
Hungarian. Hungary
Sorry.
is a country of around 10 million people, and 13 million people speak
That's an
Hungarian.
actual word.
Hungary.
The capital, Budapest, is a magical city which really has it all. And for me, one of the eye-catchers is the parliament. Built in Gothic style, one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen.
Welcome to Budapest.
An ear-catcher, however, is the language.
És ó szavakat és dolgokat tanulni.
Egy aprócska kalapocska, benne csacska, macska, mocska. Hungarian is very easy.
I've always enjoyed the challenge of learning a new language.
Hello, hi, I'm from Budapest, Hungary.
Hungarian is a very difficult language.
Yeah.
Do you know any difficult Hungarian words?
There's a lot. I mean, megszentségteleníthetetlenségeskedéseitekért. It's one word.
If that's one word, then what about one sentence?
I love this word.
Kína.
Miért?
Sokan vannak, sokan vannak.
Sokan vannak, sokan
Hungarian
vannak.
is difficult to speak and to understand as well, using a lot of throaty sounds that are not only tough for people to mimic, but can actually be a little painful at replicate at first.
Yes.
The Hungarian alphabet contains 44 letters. No fewer than 4 versions of the letter O are found in the Hungarian alphabet. And there are several combined letters. The Hungarians love their language.
Lángos!
And language too.
Nice. This is extremely good. The only problem is your hands get really dirty, but it's worth it.
I like it.
And this is the Hungarian word for pharmacy, of course.
Jót
The
szertár.
5 vowels of the English language pale in comparison to Hungarian's total of 14. The Hungarian alphabet is derived from the Latin alphabet, and for some the language is easier to learn than others.
Is it hard, Hungarian?
It is. Very hard.
Do you know anything now after 1 year?
I barely know something. CR, CSGO. And when you buy something, it's tesek, say good, yo, very good, now yo.
For me as a guy from Denmark, it's so hard.
Funny.
And it would take me many years of practice to speak it to perfection. So many things to learn. The official language of Hungary is complex and unique. Despite the country's location in Central Europe, its dialect is nothing like those spoken in its neighboring countries. While Hungary's language is generally referred to as Hungarian outside the country's border, in fact its proper name is Magyar, which can also be used to refer to the Hungarian people.
Én magyar vagyok, és Magyarország csodálatos.
Hungary's longest word is the 44-letter long phrase.
El kell káposztást talaníthatatlanságoskodásaitokért.
But
Oh, the
actually
other
word
one.
can be much longer.
You can't go to Hungary without some Hungarian guyash.
Words of more than 100 letters have been created in the past, but with very little meaning, of course.
Hungary.
The language is tricky, and piros and verdos both mean the color red.
How do you say goodbye everybody in Hungarian?
Yeah, viszlát, or hello.
This is Hungarian. This is one of the most difficult languages in the world. Do you agree? Or which one is more difficult? Please comment below. Remember to subscribe to Gus on the Go.
So yes, I found this video pretty funny, so I thought I would like to share it with you all. So let me just switch back to just chatting and put the music back on. It seemed fun, and I think it was a nice video actually. It was pretty accurate. Hi Ipsy, welcome in! Fun fact, there was a Hungarian lady named Kató Lomb who was a polyglot and wrote a book called Polyglot: How I Learn Languages. Yes, Lomb Kató, she's a role model for many language learners, I think. Someone sent me an hour-long interview that was made with Lomb Kató, and I haven't watched it yet, but they say it's incredibly good, so I can't wait to check it out. Yes, Lomb Kató is a living legend, and what she said is that the way she learned, she knew many languages. She was an incredibly... So she had an incredible huge collection of languages she could speak, and she said when she was asked how did she learn these languages, then she told that, for example, she bought a book in the target language and she read it without any, dictionaries, textbooks. She just read it and tried to figure out the meaning of the words. So she read through the whole book like this, and then she read it again, and this way she learned a bunch of new words and, you know, connections between words. So I think she was a genius. Yeah, I read her book. It was very interesting how she approached it. Yeah, she has a really unique approach, and I can't wait to watch the interview as well. I'm so curious what else she can, you know, teach to everyone who's learning a language. Take your time, Ipsi, by the way, and I hope that you are doing well. It's great to have you here. Yeah, Budapest is a beautiful city. It's so great to just, you know, stroll around in the streets. It's pretty beautiful. A lot of things I would be reading about the history of Central Eastern Europe made a lot more sense when I realized that Magyars were Hungarians. Yes, because in Hungary, you know, that's how we call ourselves, and the language we use, Magyar. Magyarok vagyunk. Yes, so if you are ready, then I am ready, and we're just gonna switch scenes. Oh, that was just Dream Elements. I thought that, you know, some of you wrote something. Okay, so let me just switch to here. I think I'm gonna lower the music volume a little bit more, so it won't be that, you know, disturbing, or you know, you can concentrate more on the stuff I would like to talk about. Welcome back, Ipsi. I hope that you are okay and you have a wonderful weekend, by the way. How are you doing? So in Turkish it's Macaristan. Maybe. Yeah, Hungary and have, I think, pretty different, you know, names in different languages. So I did this little wait a sec. Okay, I did this little, you know, slide thingy, so it will be easier for me to talk about the language and the stuff I would like to teach you tonight. And this way you can also have some kind of visual cue. And I think I'm gonna share these slides later on Discord. There's this language learning section I made not long ago, and there you will be able to access everything I show you today, and you know, you can review them if you feel like. Aha. What are your thoughts about George Ezra and Budapest? Oh wait, I think I know what you mean, but let me just... Yeah, I know that he's a musician. Oh, so there's this song he made. Okay, I think we're gonna listen to that song at the end, and then I can check. I think I know this song, but I am not entirely sure about that. I think I heard it before, but yeah, we're gonna watch it at the end of the stream, maybe, if, you know, Twitch won't kick my butt DMCA wise. Oh, so the Turkish called us Magyar as well. I know that we have many words we inherited from the Turkish language. We have also names that has a Turkish root. So there are some stuff we got from you know, the Turkish people. Actually. Okay, so let's just jump right into this, okay? Yeah, I made this. Welcome, are you excited for a fun learning session? Because this is what we're gonna have tonight. And of course, the only answers you can have is yes, and of course. So what we're gonna learn tonight is the most basic stuff in Hungarian. You know, sometimes it seems boring to learn the basic things, but believe me, if you get the hang of it, I can't even speak. If you get the hang of it at the beginning, then later, if you are planning to, you know, learn Hungarian seriously and you would like to know more about the language and you dive deeply into the grammar, so later these basic things will be incredibly important, because what you learn here will determine a lot of stuff grammar-wise, like what kind of prefix or suffix you need to attach to a word and stuff like that. So it's pretty important, and we're gonna learn about that. Also, a bonus thing that Ems requested is how to order wine in Hungary. So I made a small section about wines and how to order wine in Hungarian. We're gonna check that out as well. Bucket list, drinking tea with Kay. Yeah, you know, now we can have some kind of tea drinking session now that we are connected with this wonderful thing called the internet. So grab some tea and we can have some tea right here, right now as well. I want to see how our language is evolved. Yes, that's a really interesting topic, and I am sure that I can't even speak linguistic covers a lot of things about how these languages change and how they evolve. What I really like is that how the vocabulary changes, how we have new words and how we lose some of them on the way our language is evolving further by the time. Okay, so what we're gonna use tonight is a wonderful Hungarian textbook and some extra materials. This book is called Magyarok, and that's a Hungarian course book. You can learn Hungarian with the help of it. They also have an internet site where you can find a bunch of extra materials, and you can order their books as well. I don't really know how well it works for foreigners, but I used some materials of Magyarok to, you know, create tonight's learning material, and I think it's kind of decent. So we're gonna use what I got from Magyarok, and also some random stuff I found on the internet, because internet is wonderful and really great. Hi Pizza, you arrived just in time. We are going to start, I think, one more slide and we are officially at the beginning of tonight's language learning stream and the language learning session. How are you doing, Pizza? I hope that you have a nice weekend and that your headache is gone and you are feeling much better. Headaches are really the worst, especially if someone is prone to have migraines and regular headaches. That's the worst of all. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well, actually. So it seems that we are going to have a really relaxing and really nice chill stream with learning Hungarian, drinking tea, listening to some lo-fi music. We've just watched a video about the Hungarian language. I think it was pretty fun. I hope you also liked it, guys. Oh, I'm happy to hear that it's better now, Pizza. That's a relief. That's such a relief. I'm happy to hear that. I will try my really best to not teach anything that can cause you more headaches. Sounds like such a chill time. Yeah, And it's great that I could start an hour earlier because my brain works pretty well tonight. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was just a huge bunch of chaos and rage and hopelessness. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna learn, and I think that's the biggest section of tonight's learning stream, is the Hungarian alphabet. So this is the Hungarian alphabet. I think the video mentioned that we have 44 letters in the Hungarian alphabet, so it's luckily not that many, but we have different kind of versions, and there are some complex letters as well in the alphabet, but we're just gonna, you know, check all of these letters and how you call them and how you pronounce them, because the two things are kind of different. So we have some vowels and a bunch of consonants, as you can see, but how our language or how our alphabet looks like if you are just saying it is A, B, C, C, D, C, G, E, E, F, G, G, H, I, E. So that's the difference. We have E, which is a short E, and there's an E which is a long E. That's the only difference between them, that you pronounce one of them for a longer time. Hi, Ems! Szia, remélem jól vagy! Szia, Ems! Remélem te is jól vagy. I hope that you are doing well too, Ems. The EE difference reminds me of Russian. Yeah, we have many vowels that follow the same logic, that one of them is, you know, pronounced a bit longer, and that's the only difference between them. Wait. G and G. So, maybe I think I'm gonna start again. So, A, B, C, C, D, D, G, E, E, F, G, G. Yeah, G is a problematic letter actually for foreigners. Many language learners who learn Hungarian says that G is a really hard thing to pronounce. So once we are done with the alphabet, I'm gonna give you some examples of how to pronounce them in certain words. I will try my best to give you some good examples for that, I think. Yeah, G and G. H, I, J, K, L. We call this one Ellipsis, but we pronounce it as J. So this one and this one is pronounced the same, but in written language it kind of matter which one you use, but in spoken language they are pronounced the same. So Ye, and this one is also Ye. M, N, N, O, O, Ö, Ö, P, Q, R, S, S, T, J. These are the best. U, 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 V, W, X, Y, Z, J. So this is how you call out these letters, but their pronunciation is kinda different. So I haven't make a separate a separate slide for it, but I think I'm just gonna insert some kind of text layer here. I know now everything looks messed up, but it will look way better in a second. So, come on! My mouse decided to not work. We're gonna add some extra text here in a sec. You're a bit too fast for me to learn. That can be the case, that I am, you know, trying to express everything too fast. This time I'm gonna slow down a bit. So we're gonna stay here at the Hungarian alphabet section, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit more. Wait, you have been live for 40 minutes already? Yes, I've been live, but nothing really happened, so we watched the video, we had some chit chat, so we just started now. I dig your vowels. Thank you. Cool, your special letters are reading same as ours. Nice, then there's some similarity in the alphabet as well. Oh, Ems, you have been immersed in Forza 5. No wonder, that's a pretty nice game. That's a pretty nice game. Okay, so let's start with how to pronounce them in Warriors. I will try to give you some English words where you can find that exact pronunciation we are looking for. So in the case of A and A, there's nothing special. A. Okay, B is B. So like in the word able. Okay, let me just fix this. So like in the word able, the B. 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 Like in able. Or we're gonna see other examples with Hungarian words pretty soon. How can you read it? You mean üzüm? I really hope that, you know, that's the same and it's üzüm. I think it's üzüm. So B is like B in able. B. C is like, so it's t. Is there any word in English with t? For example, we call the cat with this sound like t, t, t. And now the cats are like, why are you calling us? Because yeah, that's the t sound. Yeah, and ch is csirke. Csibe. So ch is pronounced ch, like in mochi, the ch. So like ch in mochi, ch. Csirke, indeed, which means chicken. I'm gonna give you some Hungarian words with these letters pretty soon. D is just like, you know, any proper D in the language, like, I don't know, the way you pronounce D in English, so D. Like, I don't know, maid, and the D in maid, D. Csirke paprikás. That's kind of funny because there's a chicken emote after that. Poor chicken. So that was D. These two are pretty special. D is like putting a D and a Z together. D. I'm gonna give you a Hungarian word for that later. In English, I don't even know if there's an English word with the sound in it. I don't think so. No. But we have some English words with j, because it's j. Like cage. Yeah, like cage or journey. Okay, journey is going to be a good one. So journey, so like the J in journey. Why don't you underline this for me? So like J in journey. It doesn't wanna get underlined, but you know, or jungle. Yeah, jungle is also a good one. Like in jungle. So you write jungle like this. And you pronounce this J as J. Like the way M's wrote, so jungle. It's like jungle. I'm gonna delete journey from here. We have more place. Yeah, jungle is a perfect one, M's. M's is thinking in Swedish. But you know, that's exactly the way we pronounce J. Like a D and a J. Jungle. So, E and A are E and A. So, E. What else do we have here? F is totally, you know, ordinary. Just like in any word that contains F, like in fear, for example. In Hungary, that's the sound that a cat makes when they are angry. They are just... And now, Boyo is like, okay. So, you are calling me and then you are just hissing at me and I don't know what to feel anymore. So that's F. Oh, here comes the best part. So G or G. 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 Like in Madagascar, I guess. Vagy. Oh, there will be the next one. Vagy. So, I think Madagascar is a good one. So, like the... I'm gonna just a little bit smaller. So, like the, you know, the G Madagascar. G. G. I can't really underline this for some reason, it doesn't work. But yeah, like the G in Madagascar. Okay, like the G. Or gain or gone, indeed. There's a lot of words with this regular G or the regular G sound. And here comes the best one. Yeah. Yeah. That's a kind of problematic letter for foreigners. Yeah. And now I'm just thinking about a good English word that can be close to yeah. I don't think there's any word with that yeah. But it's like having G and yeah, G. So like G and Y together, G. Yeah. That's how I can describe it the best. But we're gonna see a Hungarian word with G pretty soon, and I think then it will make more sense. But that's a word, or that's a sound which is kind of hard for many people to learn how to produce in your mouth. So H for us is ha or h. like you know, when you are just laughing without any sound, like I tend to laugh like that. So like in mayhem. I don't know why this word came into my mind, but like in mayhem, so it's just a silent H. Something like that. E and E are like, for example, in the word cheer, the double E that you can have here, and the only difference is that you pronounce one of them for a bit longer than the other. So E and ear, E and E. Oh, for example, in hotel, indeedams, hotel is a great example for ha. Eerie, indeed. So yeah, yeah is like the way we use epsilon in English. So like in May, it's a yeah, like the Y in May. Yeah, yeah. That's how we use it. K is just a regular K. It's k. You know, I think that's a well-known sound. That's K. L is L. And this one, we call it ellipsilon, but we pronounce it like ye, so like the epsilon in May. Be right back, going to get some coffee. Good that I know the alphabet already. Amps, you have a huge advantage. I can tell you that you have a huge advantage, because knowing the alphabet is one of the most important things, grammar-wise and everything-wise later on. Okay, M and N are totally the same, so M and N. N is another tricky one, I think. It's similar to J, but still a bit different. It's like N and Y maybe together, so N. But I think I can give you an example for that. Or not. I'm just thinking where I can find nya. Nya. I don't really know any English word at this very moment that contain nya. But oh, never mind. I'm just trying to find a proper word for it, but no. So nya. I'm gonna give you a Hungarian word, and there you will be able to see how you pronounce it if it's not making any sense right now. Have to be honest, I am lost. I really hope that it will make more sense later, because after we check the alphabet, I'm just gonna spoil a little. We're gonna have Hungarian words with all of the letters in the alphabet, and I think that we're going to help a lot. So if you might feel lost right now, I think you know, it can still make sense a little bit later once we are there. The alphabet is my favorite part of learning a language. Yes, you know, because there are so many sounds or letters that, you know, our language don't have but another has, and it's so nice to learn something new. Like G. I don't think that many languages have G. I know it too already. Thank you, Attila the Hun. Would you mind screaming at me with a stern face? I suspect it will work. That's not my type of education. I'm more of like... so, in my free time, I teach English to to high schoolers who would like to take a language exam, and I'd rather, you know, repeat everything again and again and again instead of being this emotional wreckage who's just screaming around. If I want to scream around, I play video games. Actually. So that was ñ. O are pretty much the same. You just have to, you know, pronounce O a little bit longer. Ö are almost the same. You just have to pronounce Ö a little bit longer. And just thinking about a corresponding English word for Ö. I'm sure there's one, but my brain is not working because it's almost 9 p.m. and that's the time when my brain shuts off, you know? Oh, I'm such a silly bean. Girl! So, like, the way you pronounce I in girl, that's Ö and Ö. Welcome back, Ems. I hope you have a wonderful coffee. Enjoy it. So, P or P or P, it's pretty much the same. Q is pretty much the same as in English, so it's Q. R is pretty much the same. R. Sh. So in English, we pronounce this S. In Hungarian, we pronounce this sh. So it's sh. Like in shit. Sorry, that's the worst word I could imagine as an example, but or in mesh. So the sh. That's how we pronounce sh. Sh. And this one is S. This is the one, you know, that we use in English. The S, the S sound. Like in 7. Like in 7. T is T, T. Like in any English words, I think you can find it. Ch is another wonderful, you know, letter. So J, Ñ, and Ch are just the worst. And it's pretty hard to find examples with J, Ñ, and Ch. But I think I will be able to show you in true Hungarian words. So U and U are like double O in good. U and U. U and U. I don't even know. I don't think we have U and U in English. No, I'm just thinking. But, you know, I don't have any words at this very moment with U, U. But yeah, it's pronounced U and U. With V, V. W, for us it's W. And it's pronounced just like W. So V. Probably, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. V. X is X, Y is Y, so X, X. This one is, it depends on the word. So in Hungary, it can be a Y, like in me, just like in me, or it can be an I, just like in kitty, where you pronounce it as an I, E. Z is Z for us, like in zebra. J is like, that's also a complicated one. I don't even know if there's a j. It's like the j in je t'aime. Je. A big recommendation to everyone is to learn IPA, International Phonetics Alphabet. Helps a lot on how to pronounce. Very fun to play with too. Yes, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, it makes so much easier to learn the pronunciation. And I think the Magyarok book actually uses the International Phonetics Alphabet while teaching you the Hungarian alphabet. If I remember well, then in the Magyarok book, that kind of phonetic, hint is under all of these pretty nice letters. Yep. Okay, I'm just catching up with the chat if there's anything I missed. It seems that we are okay. So we are still at the alphabet, and now here comes the fun part, the vocab. Here comes the vocab. Now we're gonna learn a lot of new words. I need to drink my tea because I talked a lot. So now we're gonna see some Hungarian words with the letters of the alphabet, and this way you can also learn some nice Hungarian words. Maybe not the most common ones, but they can help you to figure out the pronunciation and stuff. Oh yes, we are also going to talk about O and O's. Yes. That's also part of today's lesson, O and O's. Of course, if there's any capacity, any brain capacity after this huge alphabet thingy, O and O's, it's not a big deal, to be honest. So I think it's easily understandable. So we're gonna go through some Hungarian words that start with a particular letter of the Hungarian alphabet. So the first one is O, as it can be found in auto. So auto means car in Hungarian, auto. And you can see that there's this O, which is long. That's the long O, auto. So that's the car. Then we have ágy. We have this really nasty gy sound. So ágy means bed, as the picture indicates. Ágy. B, just like in bus. Bus is obviously bus. So bus. Or for us it's bus. C, which is C in Hungarian, just like in citrom. Yeah, like in citrom. So, citrom. Interesting that you have M in the end and not N. Yeah, at the end of citrom. Yeah, because in many other languages it's an N or it's not even written with C, but with Z. So zitrone and stuff like that. For us it's just citrom. So lemon is citrom. Finally a valuable word. So chocolate. Chocolate is csokoládé in Hungarian. Csokoládé. Csokoládé. We have the same ch hung at the beginning, like in English. Csokoládé. Or if you wanna So we don't say the full word chocolate all the time. We have a shorter version for chocolate, which is choki. we name it choki. I think I'm just gonna put choki here. Choki is a must-known word, so I'm gonna put it here. Choki. That's the short version, choki. And we use it almost all the time instead of chocolate. But I think chocolate sounds pretty nice. There are words that sound really beautiful and their meaning is just like some kind of random stuff. Like one of the most beautifully sounding Hungarian word is cipőfűző. Like, it's so beautiful. Cipőfűző. So it's written like this, cipőfűző. I hope that you can, okay, you can still see it. It's not cut off from the screen. Cipőfűző. It sounds beautifully for the ear. And actually, cipőfűző means shoelace. Cipőfűző. It's a beautiful word. And it means shoelace. So, my tribute was csirke, aka chicken. Yes! C as in csirke. Or C as in chocobo. Yeah, as in chocobo. Okay, D is like, so in document, which in Hungarian, dokumentum. Dokumentum. We have many words that kind of similar to English, but still there's a huge twist in it. I don't know either of their means. So this one is document. That should be a folder or something like that. So document. And in Hungarian it's dokumentum. I don't think that's the best word to teach students at the beginning of a language course. I think there would be many more easier words like day. Or if I want to find a word that starts with D in Hungarian, that's dio. Dio. I'm gonna put dio here as well. So dio means walnut, and that's not that dio, Ams. That's not that dio. Not that dio. I still remember that edit with Dio the K-pop idol as a walnut, and I'm still having flashbacks with that. Oh no, not that Dio, not that Dio. But it's easy to remember how you say walnut in Hungarian if you know Dio from that particular Korean pop band. Document is document in Swedish. What is chocobo? Chocobo, yeah, that's a chicken-like bird in Final Fantasy. And it's incredibly cute. It's a really, really cute bird that you can also ride in the Final Fantasy games because it's huge as hell. They don't have horses in Final Fantasy games. They have chocobos. And yes, Ams made this incredibly sweet minigame where you can try befriending a chocobo. And it's so cute. Oh no, the chocobo ran away. Try again. Maybe you should try again, Ems. So, J is just like in jeep. So, jeep means jeep. What a surprise. This is how we pronounce it, and this is how we call it, jeep. Because I think that's a word that we got from the original jeep word. So jeep means jeep. What a surprise. Okay, so elephant is elephant in Hungarian. Elephant. It's almost like elephant, but not completely. Elephant. And I think elephants are a huge hit in Hungarian zoos, especially in the capital city, because, for example, now we have a baby elephant. We have baby elephants quite often for some reason, and people love them so much. It's so interesting how our languages evolve so differently. Yes. And nowadays we have so many words that we just took from English, which is actually helpful for people who are learning Hungarian. Especially our slang words, the majority of them taken from English. Okay, more words. Oh, éjszaka. That's such a nice word. I love the way it sounds. So, as in éjszaka. Éjszaka means night. Éjszaka. I love the word éjszaka. It means in English that the time of the night. That's how I could, translate it. So, éjszaka literally means the time of the night. F, like in fotel. So, fotel is an armchair. It's almost like hotel, but it's fotel. That's an armchair. I swear, éjszaka is pretty much pronounced it's a cat, in my opinion. It's a ka. So we also have this, different kind of accents in Hungary, and there are places, especially in the countryside, where they don't say éjszaka, they say éjszaka with tsz. Éjszaka. That's kind of similar to it's a cat. That's how I remember it, at least. These things are great because in a way you remember words and stuff and rules. So these are really great ideas and images, actually. We still have yogurt. Zsaka is a kind of bird in Turkish. Zsaka. I like it. So, like in fotel, which is armchair. G, like in guitar. Nothing special. Guitar, which is guitar. What a surprise. And here comes one of the bad letters of the Hungarian alphabet. That's G, and Gyufa. Gyufa means matches in Hungarian. Gyufa, like Gyufa. Yeah, Gyufa. That's a pretty nasty letter. The G. Gyufa. Age is totally okay. H, has, which means, guess what? It means house. We just call it has. So house is has in Hungarian. Internet. Yeah, so E is just like in internet. So in English you say internet, in Hungarian we say internet. Internet. I think that's kind of okay. So E and E. E is like in íróasztal. Íróasztal is, you know, the desk. Your desk, your writing desk. Has means joy. That's nice, has. And if you think about it, you know, house can be connected to home, and it's great when home is connected to something joyful. So that's nice. Ems is acting very shocked. Yes, we say internet when we are talking about the internet. Oh my god, I won't be able to memorize this. So E is íróasztal, the writing table. And here's yogurt. Yeah, like in yogurt. So we write it as yogurt, but you know, we write it as yogurt, but no one really pronounces it yogurt. We say yogurt with a K, yogurt. That's easier. Maybe it comes to a place you can, yeah, where you can have joy. Yeah, it's great when, you know, we need this type of cues to remember words. And it's great when someone can create stuff like that, like has means joy, and that can be connected to house and happiness and home and family and stuff like that. And this way you can remember it has joy. Okay, there's a must-have word. There's a must-have word. So who knows what does kávé means in Hungarian? Kávé. That's the word that keeps us alive. Yeah, that's coffee. Indeed, that's the one and only coffee. In Hungary, we say kávé. Kávé is also a really nice word in my opinion. Kávé, yes. If there's one word that you learned today, it should be kávé. Kávé. Kohi. Cafe, indeed. Kávé. L is just like in lampa. Lampa means lamp. Obviously, lampa. Lampa. An L. Is Mr. Tricky Ellipsis, which is pronounced as y, like in, I'm gonna go back for you. So like in yogurt, but it's written like this. Yuk. Yuk means hole. You know, hole in a wall. That's yuk. And if you are looking for a reasonable explanation behind why are we using, or when are we using ye, and when are we using this pretty, you know, annoying ellipsilon, there's no explanation, there's no any logical reason behind it. So when we learn to write, you know, in school, in primary school, the only way to learn this is just learn it by the heart. So we have a bunch of tests and stuff like that to make sure that we know which words are written with ellipsilon and which words are with the proper ye. We say lampa with the short a. That's nice. Ems, we have a word that's in common in Hungarian and Swedish. Yuk is ancient Turkish. Oh, maybe we inherited from Turkish language. that can be the case. Elephant. Oh. So we are having some extra connections here, and that's great. Mobile telephone. Mobile telephone is the same in Swedish. Really? So mobile telephone is mobile phone. Mobile telephone. That's mind-blowing. But we say mobile for short. That's the same in Hungary as well. So we won't say the full word mobile telephone. We call it mobile or telephone, but not mobile telephone. That's a really long form of this word. But yeah. Wait, do you say mobile telephone too? Yeah. I didn't even know that this word exists in other languages in this form, like mobile telephone. That's just surprising. That's really surprising. Okay, the next one is N. The N. N. And we used it as, you can see, in név, which is name. In Hungarian, name. Hi sis, welcome in. Now, guys, you have a native Hungarian speaker in the chat. So please say hi to sis. How are you doing, sis? It's great to see you. Num 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 num. That's what I tend to say when, you know, I'm dying in video games. I keep dying again and again. Oh, I thought my presence is going to be cheating. I'm great, thanks. I didn't fall asleep. Yay! Nice! You got this, sis. You got this. And I'm happy that you are doing okay. It's a pleasure to have you here. I always think 2.5-man team in my mind with Nem. Nem is a good word. Like, it's easy to remember. Nam 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 nam. And it means no, by the way. Nem means no. Okay, what else do we have here? Another nasty letter here. Ny. Like in nyolc. Nyolc means 8 in Hungarian. Is it the ABC? Yes, we are learning the ABC. With beautiful Hungarian words. And at the end I'm gonna talk about fröccs. Because Ems wanted to hear a bit more about wine and how to order wine. And then I realized that, oh my goodness, Hungarians have fröccs. So we're gonna talk about fröccs at the end of the stream. Really excited. I can imagine, preacher. How exciting is it? But you know, it's great that we can find similar words. Alphabet, indeed. ABC is alphabet. So then, I think I'm trying to cheer some BTs, but it doesn't work for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't work. Don't know what can be a problem. Ah, I cannot cheer to my own channel, so I can't check it. I don't know what can be the problem here. I don't know. It should be working well. I don't know. So ny is just like in nyolc. Nyolc. Which is 8 in Hungarian. Nyolc. O is like in olaj. No shit, Sherlock, it means oil. Oil. So it's olaj. Olaj. And there's the sibling of O, just a little bit longer one, O. So O, like in óra. Óra means watch in Hungarian, or hour. It has several meanings, but this time we're gonna learn as watch. In the old language we called it ABC too. That's so cool, Preacher. It seems that there's so many Hungarian words that we inherited from the ancient Turkish language, and they are still here with us. Fun fact, igen is again in Swedish, but pronounced igen. Igen, kinda. That's another interesting topic when you have a word that you pronounce in a way, and there's this, so that word is present in different languages and it means totally different stuff. So you can end up swearing without realizing it. That's the best, when you are swearing without knowing about it. So that's tjuk. Oh my god, we're gonna have tjuk. Amps, we're gonna have tjuk. I'm gonna tell you why is it important that we have tjuk. Once we are there, first of all, which is like in öt, or 5. That means 5 in Hungarian. Öt. Tjuk. Tjuk. Don't worry, Ems, it's not a swear word. Oh, it worked, Dan, it worked. Oh my god, that works too well, Dan. Thank you so much for the 1000 BTs. Oh my god. That worked way too well. But we couldn't see the alert. I'm just gonna replay the alert. Give me a hot minute. I wanna see the alert. I'm gonna replay it. Thank you so much, Dan, for the 1000 BTs. That just, wow, I truly appreciate it. Yeah, tyúk, kot. So in Hungarian, tyúk says kot. Kotkodácsol, a tyúk kotkodácsol. The hen, indeed, it means hen. But it's important because, you know, the tyúk is the mother of Csibe. That's the mother of Csibe. I just now replay the alert. That's why I am, you know, messing around a little bit. Replay it! I wanna see it, thank you. Thank you very much. So we didn't miss it. Oh, so in Turkish it's tavuk. Tavuk. That's how you call it. Yeah, the pee. So we call the cats with the sound and t, and we call the chickens with pee. Yeah, we are simple people, guys. That's how we call animals to come to us.
Damn it again!
Damn it again! I'm trying to find the cats, but I think Mimi is sleeping outside in the washroom again. Boyo is sleeping next to me, and she doesn't respond to anything at all at this point. She's in, you know, trance. But yeah, I'm sure that if I would keep repeating tit, a cat from nowhere would just, you know, arrive. It would teleport here. By the way, guys, did you see that video where a guy is trying to call cats in different languages? So we call cats differently in every countries. and in every language is different. So we say tititit when we wanna call the cat to us, but I think in Japanese it's nyan nyan nyan, but I am not sure about that. And that's, you know, it goes on. That's just epic. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna look for it and we're gonna watch it at the end because it's hilarious. And then he comes up with a random German word, and that works every time. And then he's trying to figure out the nationality of the cat, and depending on what kind of language they respond to and come to him, that's the nationality of the cat. It's so epic. I loved a lot. I don't know if you have seen it before, but if you would like to, we can watch it later. It's so much fun. That's so cool. We're gonna watch it. It's so much fun. I just have to remember that. Okay, so we talked about tyúk, which is ch. I hate these sounds. It's like I am, you know, spitting on the keyboard and on the camera. But never mind. So that's ch, like in tyúk. Was öt. A nagy ö. A nagy ö. No, so I don't know why this huge ö is here as an example, but for ö, I think őz is a pretty good example. I'm just gonna insert some text here. Őz. Őz means deer. Yeah, it's deer. You know, the animal deer in Hungarian. Őz. P is like in paprika. P. Yeah, őz. Indeed, preacher, őz. That's how we call the deer. So paprika is no shit paprika. R, just like in radio. Radio, what a surprise. So we call it radio. It's radio. And here comes ash. You know, the sh, like in shit. That's the way I remember. Shit. Like in shit, the sh hung in shit. And saláta. Saláta is for salad. Öz means source in Turkish. That's nice. It's great that there's, you know, a Turkish meaning for many of these words, even if they are not directly taken from the Turkish language. So that was saláta. Ő is woman, right? Is it nő? Forgot. It's nő. Yeah, the woman is nő. Ő, actually ő is what we use if we are talking about he, she, or it. We don't have separate, you know, pronouns for each gender, like he, she, it. We have ő. He, she, and it. It's altogether ö for us. So that's what we use ö for example. Yeah. We are very equal in this way. Yes, we don't have separate gender-based pronouns, just ö. It's sometimes troublesome in books though. Yeah, that's true. When there's a bunch of characters in a scene and now you don't know who are they talking, you know, who are they talking to, or who's the one who's doing something, it's just ö. And which one of them is the ö you are thinking about? S, that's the s word, like in sis. As in salami, which is, I can't even speak salami. So t is just like in telephone. We already saw mobile telephone not long ago. That's, you know, the classic telephone. And then there's tyúk. Tyúk! Well, modern Turkish language created by Atatürk. Basically, it's just 100 years old. Oh! Then, you know, there can be still many words from the, you know, the ancient one. Probably in your language, right? Okay, that's the last set of words. So, u and u. U is like in uborka. Uborka. Uborka is cucumber. That's uborka. Finally, a word which is a bit different than the English version of it. Cucumber is gurka in Swedish. It's almost like uborka. Burka, uborka. So u is like in újság, újság. Újság is the newspaper, basically, or the magazines. Újság. And there's ü. Ü is like in üveg. Üveg is the glass, like in a glass of wine, for example. Üveg. Üveg. I kind of like the word üveggolyó. That sounds also pretty nice, just like cipőfűző. So üveggolyó, I think it's marble. Yeah, it's marble in English. Üveggolyó. And there's űrhajós. Űrhajós is, you know, the astronaut flying in the middle of the space. Űrhajós. Then we have v, like in váza. Váza is just vase in English. Váza. Állomás. Oh. Yes, állomás. I love Paco. I can't believe that he still can't pronounce words after living in Hungary for 200 of years. I think now he's just doing it because of the sensation and because it's funny and it makes him popular. Gyöngytyúk sounds nice also, yes. Gyöngytyúk. And I think that's a killer word for the language learners. Like, gy is the killer sound, ch is the killer sound, and in gyöngytyúk, there's two j and the ch. Of course, he does it on purpose, yes. He makes fun of himself for the likes. Which one is, what's that? Állomás. Állomás, that's, so the word originally is űrállomás. I'm gonna type it here. Űrállomás. Űrállomás means space station. But in Hungary, there's this guy who I think came from Africa or Nigeria. I don't know exactly where did he came from. And yeah, he can't really distinguish u, ü, o, and ö from each other, and he just mismatches everything, and he can't pronounce a bunch of Hungarian words. And this is how állomás was born. But he's doing it for the likes at this point, because he's incredibly funny when he's trying to speak Hungarian like he can't. Not he actually can, but it's not that funny, you know, when you can do something well. So v was váza. Váza. And yeah, this one is also v, just like in whiskey. the W or W. X is, it's like, you know, the basic X, like in xylophone. I think we call it xylophone or xylophone in English. Yeah, it's something like xylophone, I guess. Yeah, xylophone. Well, we call it xylophone in Hungarian. Z is just like in zebra. We call it zebra, not zebra. For us, it's zebra. And then the last one is j, like in giraffe, which is, you know, giraffe in English. We just write it like this and pronounce it like this, so giraffe. Oh, so you call it xylophone. Xylophone. For us, it's just xylophone. We read everything into one word, xylophone. So that's the alphabet. I am sure that it was a really huge pile of information that I tried to, you know, load into your brain. But it will get better, I promise. Ah. Not as in Y. Aha. I see. So, how do you feel now that we learned about the alphabet? You wanna learn a little bit more, but it was enough. Now, I prepared more material because I was afraid that I will progress too fastly. Can I ask you something? Yeah, of course, preacher. So that's also the Y is pronounced as U. Aha. So not Y, but U. That's so nice. Now I see. Now I totally see what you meant by U, not as in Y, and the xylophone. How can you read these letters? Well, actually, probably because we Hungarians grew up in this language environment, and for us this is what's normal. But I remember that I had a hard time learning to read when I was in primary school. I had problems with the word, not the word, but the letter L. L. So, for example, in Hungarian, horse is ló. So, we write it like, I'm just gonna insert more text here. So, it's ló. Ló in Hungarian means horse. It's a really short and easy word. But when little K was trying to learn how to read the letter L, like L, then little K always left the Ö, like in L, in the pronunciation. So for little K, ló was ló. We don't have a word like that. We don't have ló. We only have ló. And I struggled a lot with my mother to finally figure out that we don't need the Ö. I just need the L without the Ö. The ló betű! Yes! I think this is where they fucked up our education system, because they said that this is the ló betű. And L, we learn to pronounce it L, but when you are reading it, it's not L, but just a slight L. And my mom was so pissed that I was saying ló betű, not L betű. Yes. Maybe L is a critical letter and they still don't know how to teach it to kids, so we have to figure out by ourselves. So I remember that I didn't struggle that much with other letters, but L, I almost gave up on learning to read. Okay, I'm gonna just scroll back a little to see Preacher's question. So how can you read these letters? So how can I pronounce them? So that's just reading it, not pronouncing it, because if I am reading them, then it's O, B, C. I messed it up, sorry. So O, B, C, U, Ö. But, you know, if you pronounce them, that's O, P, C, U, Ö. I can read all your words perfectly, but different means. Yeah, sometimes I am unsure if I need to pronounce the Turkish words that you write like the way I read it, or do I need to change something in my pronunciation? So for me, that's challenging, because I know that you have similar letters like Ö and Ü in the Turkish language as well, and that sometimes confuses me. But I think you also pronounce it as Ö and Ü, just like us Hungarians, right? Okay, what I'm gonna try to find now, while we are having just a small chill break, is this calling cats in different languages. Yes, that's the one I want. So that's a TikTok sensation, by the way. It's a 10 minutes long video, but I think it's going to worth it.
Okay, let's find.
Oh wait. So at least we can, you know, turn our brain off a little bit, and after that I'm gonna talk about wine. And of course, if you have any other questions, I will be eager to answer them. For example, öykü. Can you pronounce that? I think it's öykü. Öykü. That's how I would pronounce that. Öykü. Don't know if it's correct. Yeah, and then it's wine time. Indeed, Ems, then it's wine time. So we're just gonna have, you know, this calling cats video, so we can switch our brain off after concentrating so hard on learning the alphabet. And then we're gonna not watch, but talk about the wine topic. Oh, so this is how you pronounce it, and it means story. I like it, öykü. I like this word. And it also has a nice meaning. That's great. So what about that C? I've been wondering about, because we don't have this C, but maybe it's something like ch, like our ch. So it's çömlek, maybe? But I am not entirely sure about that. But I don't know why. It feels like it's çömlek. It's also a common girl name. Really? I had a classmate in high school. Her name was Gizem. I think she wrote her name like this, Gizem. And I think she also had, her name had a meaning, but I don't know what was that. So that's a correct, it's correct like this. I think her name was Beautiful, by the way. So I'm just gonna switch to the movie room. So it's going to be a 10 minutes long video. We're gonna see a random guy calling cats in different languages. I don't know if it's the one where he uses that random German word, but if not, I'm gonna look for it. Gizem means mystery. Really? And if I deeply think about it, she was a mysterious person. I mean, she had this really mysterious aura in a good way. She was mysterious in a good way. Okay, so let's go cats in different languages, guys. That's going to be a great way to just relax a little bit.
Hey, let's find a new cat. Okay, this one. Pishy, pishy, pishy. No, not working. Kitty, kitty, kitty. No. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Yes, German always works.
German always works.
Cat. No. Neko, neko. Japanese cat. Let's find a Halloween cat. Let's go. Trick or treat. Not working. Trick or treat. No. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Oh, this cat likes Halloween. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Nabia, nabia, nabia. No. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Oh, German always works. Nice.
German always works.
You asked me to call people again. Okay, let's do it. Hey, guys. Hey, ragazzi.
Italians!
These girls are Italian.
So the reason why I'm laughing so hard on pishy, pishy, pishy because that's so pishy is an actual word in Hungarian and that means pee. So he was actually just screaming pee, 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 pee around. Yes, that's why Ems is laughing as well. So you call the cats with pishy, pishy, pishy in Turkish too. That's cool. I think at this at one point this guy is also gonna use tsits, tsits, tsits. I think I saw him calling cats in Hungarian too. So these girls were.
Let's find a new cat. Peace, peace, peace. Not working. No. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Always works. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Pss, pss, pss. No. Neko, neko, neko. No. Chi, chi, chi. This cat is Slovak. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Psh, psh, psh. No. Me, me, me. No. Gatito, gatito. Oh, Mexican cat.
Oh, what a fine
Kitty,
looking
kitty,
Mexican cat.
Not working. Billy, Billy, Billy. No. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh, this cat is Russian.
A Russian cat.
Let's call geese. Geese, geese, geese.
Geese.
Not working. Gushy, gushy, gushy. No. Gansos, gansos. No. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Oh, this works.
It works with the geese as well.
Oh, finally I found this cat. Kiss, kiss, kiss. That's working. Kitty, kitty, kitty. This cat is American.
Gaga.
Sneeze. Not working. Pss, pss, pss. No. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Yeah, German always works. Come here. Let's find a new cat. Oh, I see here a black cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. No. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Yeah, German always works. It's like a magic spell from Harry Potter.
Wait, it's not over. Harry Potter cat. Yeah, in Hungarian, geese say ga ga ga. Like, you know, Lady Gaga. Kiss means pee in Swedish. So at the end, it turns out that in various countries, we just scream pee at cats and they come to us for some unknown reason.
Kitty, kitty. Not working. Cat, cat, cat. No. Mish, mish, mish. No. Puss, puss, puss. Whew, this cat is definitely British.
I'm British, and that makes me unique.
Let's go and find a new cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. No, not working. Miss, miss, miss. No. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Russian cat. Pissy, pissy, pissy. No, not working. Kitty, kitty, kitty. No. Nabia, Nabia. This cat is Korean.
A Korean
BTS
cat.
cat.
BTS cat.
Hey dog, come here. Starden, burden, harden, bat. German always works. Not working? Без. No. Starden, burden, harden, bat. Yeah. German always works. Oh my god.
That was a
Starden,
big
burden,
stretch.
Oh, this is amazing. Wow. Come here, lovely. You asked me
Oh,
to call people again. Hey guys! Hey ragazzi! Starden, burden, harden, bat! Yes, oh. Push. No. Mats. Starden, burden, harden, bat! Always works. You asked me to call people again. Okay, let's do it. Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey
oh
ragazzi!
those are the girls again.
These girls are Italian. Starden, burden, harden, bat! German always works. Minecraft? No. World of Tanks? No. GTA? Oh, this cat is a fan of GTA. Kitty. Not working. Cat. No. Mish. No.
I'm still
Puss.
crying.
Oh, this cat is definitely British.
Yesterday.
Let's find a new cat. Let's go. Калинка, малинка. Not working. Pasito, suavecito. No.
No.
Chicago, the talent town. Oh, this cat is American.
Chicago.
Kiss. Not working. Chi. No. Gatito. No. Shh. Wow, this cat is Filipino.
It's M to the B, it's M to the B, it's M.
Horror movies.
We have a word, pishitu. It means some kind of ancient bread. You got to send a link to this. Oh, you wanna have the link for this video? So that's the video we are watching. It's actually hilarious. Puss means kisto in Swedish. I love when languages are overlapping like this. So let's see what kind of movie fan of this cat.
No. Romantic movies. No. Gangster movies. No. Anime. Oh my god, this cat loves anime. Let's find a new cat. Let's go. Kitty. Not working. Gatito. No. Toot. Yeah, this cat is definitely Japanese. Kitty. Not working. Chi. No. Gatito. No. Starden, burden, harden, bat.
I just love this word.
German always works. Pirates of the Caribbean. No. Fight Club. No. Jumanji. These cats are fans of Jumanji. Hey dog, look at me. Starden, burden, harden, bat. Kitty. Not working. Psi. No.
Oh, that was the Turkish one!
Meow.
Did you see that? That was the Turkish one. Let me just go back.
Miss. No. Meow.
Oh, I think I... Wait. Okay.
Kitty. Not working. Psi. No. Miss. No. Meow. Oh, this cat is Indian. Kitty. Not working. Kicha. No. Peace. No. Starden, burden, harden, bat. Always works.
I can't believe this works.
No, not working. Cats. No. Micha. No. Nya. No. Kitty. Oh, American cat.
Chicago, Chicago, that time.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Puss, puss, puss. No. Minu, minu, minu. Oh my god, this cat is definitely French.
Oh, French cat.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Mushik, 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 mushik. No. Psh, psh, psh. No. Me, 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 me. Whew, Chinese cat.
谁找我？谁找我？让我看看谁找我。
Nya, nya, nya. Not working. Mitzi, mitzi, mitzi. No. Starden, burden, harden, back. Oh, this cat is definitely German. You asked me to call people. Okay, let's do it. Hey guys! Not working. Hola chicos! No. Starden, burden, harden, back. All this works. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Minka, minka, minka. No. Starden, burden, harden, back. Yeah, German always works. Come here, lovely. Kiri, 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 kiri. Not working. Machka, machka, machka.
Machka.
No. Starden, burden, harden, back. Oh dear, German always works.
That's how we call cats. I mean, Mochka.
Bees, bees, bees. No. Cat, cat, cat. Mm-mm. Minu, 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 minu. Oh my god, this cat is French. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Chi, chi, chi. Starden, burden, harden, back. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Su, su, su. No. Starden, burden, harden, back. Yeah, German always works. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working.
It's almost over.
Push, push, push. No. Peace, peace, peace. No. Gatito, gatito, oh, this cat is Mexican. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Not working. Me, me, me. No. Michu, michu, michu. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Oh, German.
Oh, look how he's running. Did you see that, how he was running? That was so cute. I would react if he said that to me, to be honest. Starden, burden, harden, bart. Yeah, because that's, you know, so random and so unknown. Okay, let me see. Bojo is sleeping or sick, but Mimi is here. What if I... Mimi? Starden, burden, harden, bart. I can decide if she's coming here or not. She stopped halfway. But I am sure that this doesn't work. That's just too good to be true. And I think I read somewhere that maybe that's a word that's not even an existing word in German, I guess. Machka is cat, yeah, machka. Susu, we usually say to dogs. I don't even know how I call my dog, to be honest. I think we just whistle to him and call him by his name. But for cats, tit, that's the universal, you know, the universal way to call the cats. So Starden, burden, harden, bart is apparently not a real German word. Yeah, I think that's not a real word. That's just something, you know, a fantasy German word. And it's actually kind of funny how this guy built up this whole TikTok thingy on this one word, and the way he is trying to figure out the nationality of the cat. So it's pretty funny, in my opinion. It was really nice to rewatch this. So let's have some wine. Let's have some wine. as a bonus content, because I don't want to tire anyone with vowel harmony and articles and stuff like that. I think the alphabet was enough for today. So how to order wine. This one is especially for M's. So now M's, we're gonna check some. I'm not a wine, you know, professional, so we're just gonna check some wine types. Actually, 3 of them. How you say them in Hungarian, and some extra stuff. So red wine is vörös bor. You can say the ö, the 2 ö. Vörös bor is red wine. By the way, this is really, really, you know, creative, because yeah, vörös means red, and that's it. That's the magic. That's the same with white wine. We call it fehér bor, because fehér means white. Wait a sec, finding a notebook. Take your time. I'm gonna repeat it. And rosé wine is just rosé bor. So there's nothing really complicated. We call them by their color, you know, just like in the English version. And yeah, of course, bor is how we call wine in Hungarian. Bor. Bor. Wine is shut up for us. I really hope that I pronounced it well and didn't butcher it. Machka is a place in Turkey. Lucky you, preacher, you have a place which means cat. I really hope that there are a bunch of cats in Machka. I really hope so. I'm just checking my own Machka. Mimi. Tits. Are you some kind of, you know, Italian cat or something like that? Gatito. Mimi can't be bothered. Wine is win in Swedish. Oh, now you pronounce all of them perfectly. Oh, that's such a huge relief. I always worry that I'm gonna butcher something. So it's win in Swedish. So we have vörös bor, that's red wine. Vörös bor. Fehér bor, which is white wine. Fehér bor. And rosé bor, which is rosé wine. Oh, so that's a longer E, so vin. Aha. Vin. And there are other, you know, categories in wines, I guess, as far as I am concerned. So bor is wine, and dry wine is száraz bor. Száraz bor. And then you can say that you want a dry red wine. Dry red wine is száraz vörös bor. Then we have semi-dry wine, that's fél száraz bor. So fél means semi or half semi. So semi-dry wine is logically fél száraz bor. Sweet wine is édes bor. These are, I think, totally, you know, identical translations. So sweet means édes in Hungarian. So édes bor. And we have fél édes bor, semi-sweet wine, which is following the logic that we had here in félszáraz, fél édes bor. Száraz bor. So I'm just gonna give some time to Ams and everyone who would like to take some notes. But I'm gonna put this into the Discord channel at that language learning section as well, so you can access it anytime you want to. I don't know if there's any extra particular words or phrases wine-wise, but I think these are the most basic ones that me, a basic person, use or are aware of. Okay, there we go. Then here are some expressions, you know, or the way you can order, for example, wine. So you can say that okay, there are many more versions of asking or ordering here. Egy üveg fehér bort kérek szépen. That's the really nice and really polite version in my opinion. Egy üveg fehér bort kérek szépen. I'd like to have a bottle of white wine, please. But there's a much more simple one that's just not that really formal or polite. Kérek egy üveg fehér bort. Which also means that I'd like to have a bottle of white wine, but it's not that polite. I think I'm too polite most of the times in Hungarian. That's what I learned. So egy üveg fehér bort kérek szépen, vagy kérek egy üveg fehér bort. So egy is you can call it the quantifier, which means one, and it can also mean but one. So one. Üveg, we met this word üveg before, that means bottle. Fehér bor is, you know, the white wine. And you can see this, so fehér bor is the word, and there's this nasty little T here. I'm just gonna give it a nice color. So this nasty little T is something that you put at the end of a word if that's the object in the sentence. So because I want you know, white wine is going to be the object. Please give me white wine. And for this reason there's going to be a T here. That's a grammar point that we don't have to know at this point at all, and yeah, that's all enough to know about it. This is why we have this T here, despite the fact that fehér bor is just like fehér bor. Kérek szépen is like give me please, or please give me. That's a really polite way to ask for something. Kérek egy üveg fehér bort is almost the same. Kérek is also please give me, but not that polite as kérek szépen. Egy, that's one, üveg, bottle, fehér bor, white wine. And as you can see, the word order is a little bit different, and yeah, you can play around a lot with the word order in Hungarian. And depending on the word order, various words can get into the center of the attention. So yeah, don't mind the word order here. That's also a kind of complicated matter in my opinion when someone is learning Hungarian, and this time we won't dive deeply into it. What's the word for heart? it's sieve. Like this, sieve. And then there's this this kind of polite version of asking for a glass of wine. Egy pohár vörösbort kérek szépen, vagy kérek, I'm gonna write it here as well, or kérek egy pohár sport. I'm just gonna, you know, make this a little bit prettier in a second. I'd like to have a glass of red wine. Yeah, so here pohár means glass and vörösbor means red wine. And also when you placed your order and the waiter arrives back with your wine, then probably he's going to say tessék, which means here you are, tessék. Probably they are going to say that egészségedre. That's that's a word that we use in many situations. When someone is sneezing, we say egészségedre. When we are drinking together, we say egészségedre. When someone says that today's meal was really good, it was really delicious, you say egészségedre. So that's a universal word. So they can also say that egészségedre or egészségére. But yeah, tessék is definitely going to be in that situation. Tessék, here you are, here's your wine. And then the most simple way to say thank you is köszönöm. Köszönöm, or if you would like to be more polite, you can say köszönöm szépen. That also means thank you, but that one is a little bit more polite. I love using köszönöm szépen. And in general, I love using szépen, which can be, I think, considered as something that can make stuff sound more polite. So yeah, köszönöm. That's how you can say thank you. That's the easiest way. What would fruit wine be? Fruity wine. Fruity wine, I think that's gyümölcsbor. Gyümölcsbor. That's the fruit wine. Gyümölcsbor. Gyümölcsbor. I think I'm gonna add that here. Look, there's... Oh my god, I fucked it up. Okay, there's one more space left here, so I think I'm gonna add the gyümölcsbor. That's fruit wine. Like this. Nice. Everything is in perfect order. Yeah, köszi. Köszi is a shorter version of köszönöm. And there's a much shorter, which is just simply kösz. Without the E. Köszi and kösz. Those are pretty informal ones that you can use, between friends, family members, or people you are close with. Hi, Mimi. Goodbye, Mimi. Oh, she came here to sleep, so now she's sleeping on the desk. Do you want to know how we say thank you? Yeah, of course. I don't remember if Gizem, mentioned that. Sometimes she tried to teach us Turkish words, but I don't remember anything at all, to be honest. So I think in brief and short, this is what I can teach you about ordering wine or the different kind of wine types. And now we're gonna talk about fröccs, which is something you have to try out in your life at least once. It's teşekkür. It's almost like tessék. Teşekkür. That's nice. I don't remember that word, so I think I wasn't, you know, taught to that word back then. But I like it. So, and now all about fröccs. And 5 perc angol helped me a lot with this one. So what is fröccs? Fröccs, aka the spritzer, is one of the most popular alcoholic drinks in Hungary. It is actually wine, and this is why we are talking about fröccs. Mostly white wine mixed with soda water, and most importantly, not with mineral water, you know, that you can buy at the grocery store, but the good old-fashioned soda water with the soda streams. So that's how it works. No stones in that water, yeah. We don't need that. We don't need ásvány in that víz. We only need soda. So both Hungarians and Austrians lay claim to the origin of the fröccs, but since soda water, one of its key ingredients, and the soda bottle was invented in Hungary, we can definitely say that fröccs is a Hungarian drink, period. That's a Hungarian drink, and it's pretty popular, I think, during summertime, because there's nothing better if you don't want to drink, you know, a bottle of wine by itself. There's nothing better than having some fröccs, which is, you know, a part of wine and a part of soda water, and it's kind of refreshing. Yeah, no stones, only bubbles. Yeah, that's the good old soda. Only bubbles, no stones. And if you would like to ask for fröccs, you can say that this time it's also the really polite version, but yeah, egy pohár fröccsöt kérek szépen. I would like to have a glass of fröccs, please. Egy pohár fröccsöt kérek szépen. The only Hungarian wine I know is Tokai wine, desert wine. Hi Z, welcome in. You know, it's kind of great that you know a Hungarian wine. And I think Tokai wine is kind of okay. Yeah, definitely kind of okay. That's a Hungarian. So, fröccs is a pretty nice drink to have. But of course, if you don't have the good old-fashioned soda water, I think mineral water works well too, in case you wanna try fröccs out. It's great because you can't get drunk that fast as you get drunk from wine itself. Is this your Aperol Spritz? Never mind me. Yeah, that's champagne, yeah. Oh, so Tokai is your favorite wine, Z. I'm so happy to hear that. It's something Hungarian related thing. It's in your favorite list. And by the way, it's so great to have you here, Z. I hope that you are doing okay and you have a nice weekend. You arrived just for the fun part. We are talking about wine and fröccs and stuff like that. So, egy pohár fröccsöt kérek szépen. But the story doesn't end here. Because, okay, that fröccs is a set part of water and a set part of wine. But, look at this chart. Based on, that's a fröccs guide. This is a fröccs guide. This is a Fröccs guide. Based on how much wine and how much soda water you use, they have different names. That's just mind-blowing. So there's Kis Fröccs, the small Fröccs with, you know, the ratio is here 1:1. Nagy Fröccs, double amount of wine. Hosszú lépés, double amount of water. Horgász Fröccs, triple amount of water. and it goes on. So we have a bunch of type of Fröccs until you reach the ultimate Fröccs, which is the kőműves Fröccs, which is, I don't know if you can see it well, but kőműves Fröccs contains 2.5 liters of wine and 0.5 liters of water. And that's what workers at the construction site drink based on the name kőműves Fröccs. But I don't know. I think construction workers drink pálinka instead and stuff like that, and sure, a bunch of beer. Kőműves Fröccs. That's what I will use. That's the ultimate Fröccs. The ultimate Fröccs. For me, because I am trying my best to not get drunk that easily, I think hosszú lépés is a good one. So this one at the top. I think, yeah, for me hosszú lépés works well. Because, you know, it's not a huge amount of stuff, it just 0.3 liters of Fröccs. It has a bit amount of wine, but it still has more water, or soda water in it, so I like hosszú lépés. And we don't only make Fröccs from white wine, but for example, rosé Fröccs is also a thing. But I think we can agree on that white wine is the ultimate Fröccs wine. Yeah, that's the ultimate Fröccs wine. So if you can, one day you should definitely try out Fröccs. You can never know, maybe that's going to be your favorite drink in the future. So where did my cat go? Bojo, what's the problem? I found the cat. Mimi! Mimi! So Mimi is trying to abuse Bojo, as usual. Don't annoy the older cats. Come over here, you little piece of... You little piece of shit! Now she ran away. She ran behind the mirror. So if I just switch to just chatting, there she is. There she is. There she is. Welcome back, pizza. Speaking of drinks, I have a beer here. Enjoy a beer, pizza. I hope you had pizza this week. You know, as a meal. That's a must. Did you have pizza this week already? Yeah, there she is. So she wanted to cause some trouble. And I think Bojo is now kinda angry and pissed. And she escaped behind the mirror. She's still there. You can see her tiny little face here. Look at that. Look at that small little munchkin. I just had a pizza, actually. You're reading my mind. You know, because beer and pizza work kind of well together. So I was wondering if pizza is having beer. Can it be that pizza had pizza as well? So it seems that I was right. And I'm happy that you had your, you know, obligatory weekly pizza intake. Best combo ever. Agreed. What are you doing, cat? So she's behind the mirror. I wonder if I try to give them treats. German always works, right? Treats always work. We don't need complicated German words if I wanna call a cat or two. Summoning cats. One day I'm afraid that I'm gonna summon a cat I don't even know. She will just appear randomly, like, hey, I'm in for the treats. One at a time, that's what... Boyo. This is yours. Don't bite me. Okay, boyo. Ah. You are so fierce. You should... Ow! You should be patient. You are the younger one. You should, you know, you should... I can't even speak, so you should show some respect to Boyo. She's 3 years old. You are not even 1. Show some respect. There we go. She almost fell. Okay. Okay, they are still alive. They are still alive. So now both of them are here, but I think we are going to have a drama pretty soon. You stay here. You won't stay here, okay. But you stay here. I am abandoned. I don't have cats anymore. Exactly, my weekly pizza intake is on check now. Even the German spoken with the voice of Goethe isn't as appealing as a nice treat, yeah. So, what was the word? Oh my goodness, what was the word? Starden, Burden, Harden, Bart. Doesn't work. Food. Food always works. Food always works, guys. If you wanna, you know, have the attention of an animal, food. Food. Oh God. How did you like the stream tonight? How was this language learning thingy, by the way? You know, I wanna hear your opinion. Is there anything that you know, you would like to review or we should discuss again in terms of the alphabet, or was it okay? Did you like it? I hope that I could, you know, motivate you to look into this whole Hungarian thingy. Mimi's back. Oh. Hello. I'm constantly growing because I am constantly eating. She's eating a lot and I am actually happy about that. Because she's a growing little kitten. And now she's having her, you know, little winter coat. She started growing her little winter coat and she's so cute and fluffy. I just love her so much. Okay, so I think this is a nice place and time to wrap it up for tonight. And I really hope that you had fun today and it wasn't too dry and boring to hear about this stuff in Hungarian. I was lurking with my pizza, but it was interesting to me and also so chill. I'm so happy to hear that, pizza. Thank you for the feedback. I don't really have much to say since this stuff I already know, but it was absolutely nice. Thanks for the wine info. Yeah, at least I could say something new to you with the wine, so it wasn't completely, you know, something that you have already completed during your studies in Hungarian. So I'm glad if I could, you know, give you some extra information about wine. And I really wanted to talk about fröccs because it's kind of easy to prepare it, and you know, if you feel like having something lighter than wine, fröccs is always a good idea. And thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. It's been so much fun. I had fun. And I really hope that you also liked this kind of stream, especially after all of the horrors and rage that we had in the last few weeks and months. And thank you so much for sharing your experiences with your language as well. It was great to hear how stuff work in your language, or what particular words mean in your language. It's always fun to learn about other languages and stuff. Now it's time to try Hungarian wine. Exactly, pizza. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you for being here. Any wine you could recommend, Kay? I am not a great wine expert, to be honest. When it comes to wine, I'm more like a rosé person. I like rosé wine, but I don't have a particular favorite. So, you know, I'm more of a beer kind of person. If I drink, then it's probably beer. Some kind of cider probably, but when it comes to wine, for some reason, then I like rosé wines. In general, rosé wines. Never mind, I don't like rosé. But there are nice white wines as well. So if it's not rosé, then it's white wine for me. I don't know, red wine is sometimes too much for me, but white wine is okay. So I think the second place goes for white wine. But yeah, anyway, what about rating someone, guys? Because there are so many lovely people are here tonight that maybe we should go and send some love to another streamer, you know, and some good vibes could be shared. Oh, Aritus is online. That's a great idea, by the way. It's been a while I've been to Aritus's stream and it's always so much fun. Let me check. Wow, there's so many people online. I can't even see Air Angel yet. Ah, now I see. Okay. That's great. Okay, I found it. Yeah, it's a pretty popular. I can't even speak. It's a pretty popular night indeed. So let's see what Air Angel is doing. Playing retro games. Cool. That's nice. And I think I saw this game that she's running right now. Before, I don't know, maybe that was the one she was running on Frame Fatales before. I'm not sure about that, but it seems so much fun. I can't even speak. It seems so much fun. So we're gonna go and raid Air Angel. If you haven't been to her channel before, everything you need to know about Air Angel is that she's wonderful, amazing. She's a speedrunner who mainly runs retro games, and 100% of the the stream income and the payoffs are always go to charity. So they are 100% charity channel, and Air Angel is a 100% charity streamer. So yeah, let's get prepared for the raid. So if you are a sub, then you have it's raid sub. It's raid sub for me. Yeah, so if you are a subscriber, you can use this special raid message, and if you are not, then there's this other one with the lovely sparkles and cute stars. So feel free to use any of them. Spam the chat with love and emotes, and we can go and raid Air Angel together. Yeah, it's Saturday after all, so no wonder there's so many streamers online, and I can guarantee that I'm going to bring you to one of the most wholesome and the loveliest streamer ever. I just love Air Angel so much, so make sure to come with me if you can. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here once again, Pizza, and thank you all of you who's been here with me tonight. Thank you so much, Dan, once again for the 1000 BTs, and I really hope that all of you had fun tonight. It's been great to chill a little bit, and next week hopefully I will be back with a brand new game, which is going to be to be announced, because I still need to check if I can make it work on my PlayStation 3. We're gonna see, and yeah, until then, keep your eyes peeled on Twitter, where you can find every information when I finally make up my mind. This was fun. Thanks, Kay. Happy I could catch you. Yes, it was so great to have you here, sis. It's always so much fun when you are around. Have a nice night. Good night, sis, and enjoy the rest of the evening and the rest of the weekend. Thank you for being here. Jó éjszakát. Yeah, this is how we say good night. Jó éjszakát. And also, if you would like to say take care, that I say kind of lot, that's vigyázz magadra. That's another lovely phrase. So jó ét. Yeah, jó ét is the shorter one. The one sis used, it's jó ét. Ciao, ciao, napsugar. Ciao, Ozzy. It was so great to have you here and see you, and I hope that you are doing great. I still owe you with a DM, but I haven't forgotten about it. So I will definitely drop you a DM pretty soon, and we're gonna catch up with everything that happened in the last few weeks and months. So take care, everyone. Don't move an inch if you are coming with me to raid Air Angel's channel. But if you can join the raid, that's also totally fine and totally okay. In that case, take care, stay awesome, and have a wonderful weekend. Until then, we see each other again. I was Kay, and yeah, I can't thank you enough for all of the love and support you are giving me from stream to stream. So stay this awesome, and see you next time. Bye bye.